And there is something that feels almost like a fairy tale that is coming together. 10 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. Something that finally, and look at this, we have here the event horizon. So it could be unexpectedly, you know, something that happens unexpectedly. Suddenly you're like, whoa, this person was here all along. How come I never saw you? How come I didn't even know it was always you? You know what I'm hearing? I think it's Maroon 5. It was always you. It was always you. Can't believe I couldn't see it all this time. What is up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another Scorpio video. Actually, let's try to zoom in into July 1st through July 15th. Watch this if you're Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure the ring button is enabled. Make sure you get all notifications from my channel because I do upload quite a lot. What else? We have uploaded July horoscopes. Make sure that video, it's a horoscope, so you can watch this not just for Scorpio, but all 12 signs, whatever your other placements are. What else we uploaded? There is a video by request that I made recently, how to increase your wealth, your abundance, secrets of your second house ruler, and some other things I'm mentioning in the video. There's a bunch of personal consultations also added, analysis of how to make money in your birth chart, love connection reading, mini same day reading. So check it out, everything in the description box. We have solstice sale going until July 1st. After that, we are officially booked for the summer. So let's see. Anyway, let's get started. And let's see. Everything else you need to see will be in the description box. There is, you can stream my VIMEO tarot course for beginners for just around $100. And you can get started in studying tarot yourself. Oh, and also I am currently offering a spa, just like I used to do with my tarot one-on-one students. There is an astrology for absolute beginners as well, one-on-one with me. So it's going to be available likely as well until July 1st. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Anyway, let's see you guys. We have here your first card, dice. We have here omen. Let's see what else. Ooh, these cards. We have runes, perception or observation. We have here nature. And just move these cards. So some kind of omen you might see in the nature could be in the nature. You might be spending time in the nature. Actually, you know what? Whoever is watching this, you know what I recommend? Spend some time in the nature. I know, like, tree hugging sounds so, like, whatever, cliche, hippie, but you know, it's one of the most, like, I cannot even tell you how many times, like, I would feel something weird happening in my body and I would just literally lean on a tree or hug a tree and everything would be like lifted. I would feel amazing again. So the best Reiki, you know, the best Reiki you can receive is actually from the nature. Ocean, bathing in the ocean. I try to go every few days to swim. Laying on the, you know, on, like, what do you call it? Not on the ground, but you know, if you have a beach around, or just, you know, if you have picnic in the park, to lay down on the ground, you know, connect to earth, walk barefoot, another amazing thing, and tree hugging. No, I'm serious. Like, I know those sounds like such basic things to do, but like, this is the best freaking Reiki you can receive is from the nature. Again, you cannot even imagine how many times I would get like weird back pain or something, like just weird feeling in my body that I know it's like, it's just like energy is kind of not flowing properly. And I would literally go and, you know, hug a tree, lean on a tree, like lay down on the ground, walk a little bit, you know, just barefoot, and I would immediately feel amazing. So for somebody here specifically, in a message, go spend some time in the nature, hug a tree. No, seriously. Even like recently, something I noticed when I'm outside and when I'm like, I try to record 12 signs, which I haven't done in a while because those videos usually really drain me a lot. I get very distracted. For me to go through all 12 signs is like, it's a lot, you know, it's just, it's like, it's a big commitment to sit there for almost 2 hours, record these videos. And something that recently happened when I was recording July horoscopes, there was this one moment when I just leaned on a tree. I sat down leaning on a tree, and you have no idea, I did not even feel drained. I get very drained when I record for all 12 signs. Like, it's very draining. That's why I don't do it a lot anymore. But when I was recording leaning on a tree, wow. Like, I did not even feel tired. It's crazy. So somebody here needs to spend time. It's very, very serious. You might be indoors too much. Maybe you are not spending time in nature, and nature is the answer to a lot of your to a lot of your questions. Also with dice, gamble, be careful. I think right now taking risks. Do look around, because I feel like there's going to be some omen you're going to see. You're going to observe something. Something's going to give you a sign. And I also feel like for a lot of you, there's something happening when it comes to the way you observe things, the way you perceive things with aura and runes here. You're going to get more clarity, I feel like, after a time of, you know, sort of like not being sure which way to go. You're going to get a lot of clarity soon. Okay, we have here Dorothy Gale. We have here, what else? Mary Poppins, interesting cards. We also have here Donkey Skin. So you can, you know, you can read any of these fairy tales. We have here Puss in the Boots. Ooh, interesting. I never pulled it. And Scheherazade. Okay, interesting energies I'm getting here. So for a lot of you, there could be a beginning of a journey with Dorothy Gale and Gamble, and it could be some kind of risky journey, right? Dorothy's Yellow Brick Road and so on and so forth. So for a lot of you, there could be, in the first 2 weeks of July, some kind of risky journey. I feel like an unexpected one could take place. I mean, Mars in Taurus is about to conjoin Uranus, and Mars is your ruling planet, so something unexpected could occur, yes. Now with Mary Poppins, clarifying omen, you know, I mean, Mary Poppins is more benevolent energy, right? So I do feel like some of your guides, maybe some helpful energy will try to give you a sign which way to go. With Donkey Skin and Nature, how does this work here? Donkey Skin is this fairy tale, right, where like there is this princess or something that's not agreeing to marry somebody, and so whatever, she lives in the donkey, she says that I would rather marry Donkey Skin than you, something like that. Do not remember, if you know this fairy tale better, familiarize yourself with it, but I am getting that for you, it is better literally to spend more time in nature than to be spending time with people whose vibration you do not like. That's what I'm getting from this. You know how sometimes like, yeah, it seems like sure, like I even have this sometimes with my friends, where they're like, yeah, let's go out to this bar or to this restaurant or whatever it is. And sometimes when the vibe is bad, like we have so many places in Miami especially, which are nice, they seem, but every time I go there, I just like, I just, you know, I just don't feel good, because the vibes like of the people are not the best. Sometimes you go out and it's great vibes, right? Some places don't have the best vibration. And I'm getting here that for you, even if things are more simple, it could be better, like literally to hug a tree, than to go to some party or to some event which you don't really feel, you know, connected to, aligned to. So apply this as it resonates. Puss in the Boots and observation. Interesting. I do get that there is something where you will notice something interesting, maybe something unusual in your immediate environment. I think it does have to do with the way you affect somebody. So I know it's an unusual message, like people would ask me, how do you see the aura observation and Puss in the Boots? How did you arrive at that? I don't know. I cannot explain some of that. I do try to teach my tarot one-on-one students these things, but some of that I obviously don't know. But I am getting, you will see a change in somebody's behavior. You will see that you are affecting somebody a lot. How you're going to see it, I'm not sure. So maybe there's a co-worker or somebody in your neighborhood that you never really considered romantically, or you were not aware, maybe they have a crush on you or something like this, and something will happen. You're going to pick up something about their behavior, the way they change when they're around you. I don't know, maybe they blush. I don't know, it could be something stupid like that. Or there's something that's going to be very, very visible, and you're going to see that. Now, with Scheherazade and runes, there is some kind of wish fulfillment that is coming up. It is about something that I feel like you spend a long time kind of, how to say this? Now, okay, so I feel like for some of you, you really want something to happen in a specific way. And there's been a wish maybe that you've been, like something you've been consistently wishing for. Now, I feel like the key to your success is to not be too, oh, will this happen or not? Or when will this happen? This is the wrong way to go about something. You need to open, let me ask, you need to open yourself up to different possibilities. So I don't know, this could be a very cryptic message for someone. Do let me know in the comments if it's yours. What is it about? It's almost like for you, you need to be open, like even Rapunzel card, right? She grows this hair and she uses her hair to get out of some kind of situation, right? So you need to be flexible in a way with how you approach something. We have here Mulan too, and we have here Snow White. Be careful right now. Do not be naive, because for you, it's like you can organize a lot of things in your life very quickly, but you have to be like very strategic. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. I know it's maybe a little bit confusing, but I hope whoever needed this message will, make sense of it. Now, let me just take a dragon card and we'll go to your love connection spread. So messages today a little cryptic, but we read your cards almost every day, so I'm experimenting. Yeah, look at this, breaking the chains. So there's something where you're releasing yourself from some kind of pattern, some kind of restrictive situation, gaining freedom. It could be financial freedom. It could be freedom from negative pattern in love and relationship. Could be negative habit. Could be just some kind of setup in your life which you are not happy with. You are breaking the chains from something. Let me see. Completion and renewal. And let me see, what is this one? Harmonizing in action. So I do feel like for you, there is going to be this moment where you break the chains, and then you feel like finally more so in control in your life. You get the resources that you need. You feel like you've completed a chapter. You completed a big part of your journey. And with harmonizing in action, I feel like you will actually have a chance to catch your breath and realign yourself in the way that you need, to go forward. Okay, let me take one more card from here. One more card, just one more. Yeah, favorable circumstances. So something is about to shift in your favor, and it will give you an opportunity to literally reset, like shift something. Maybe you really needed a break between two jobs. Maybe you're taking a vacation. Maybe before you start your promotion, you have an opportunity to actually go and, travel a little bit. I don't know what it is about. So apply this as it resonates. Anyway, let's go into your connection spread. This was interesting. I expected, honestly, some different message to come up, but, I read whatever comes up. So let's see. Maybe in your connection spread, something different will show up. All right. I feel drawn to be using this deck. So let's go for this one. First row is you, second row is the person you're connecting with. Again, we are mainly focusing on the first 2 weeks of July, but if something else is going to come up, I will surely let you know. Ooh, Justice. Your first card is Justice. So, Ace of Cups. Interesting. 1 second. So, sorry, somebody knocked at my door. So we have Ace of Cups as your second card. Let's see what else. Look at this. You have Justice and Judgment. Justice and Judgment. Let me just cover, just in case. Okay. Let me see more cover. We have Three of Cups. So things will come into balance the first week. The first week maybe of July, or the first 2 weeks for sure, they're saying. Okay. Three of Wands. Expansion and growth. Prosperity. Seven of Cups. Okay, let's see. Who are you connecting with? You could have Libra in your chart. Let me see. We have who you're connecting with, the Hanged Man. So you cut somebody off. Okay, could be Piscean energy, could be too. We have here Knight of Cups. We also have here Knight of Wands. Ooh, quite a few people interested in you. We have here Princess of Pentacles. We have here, the Tower. We have here King of Swords. We have here Queen of Cups at the bottom, Eight of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands. All right, so the way I'm seeing this is there's like you are gonna start getting more so back into your feelings. I mean, it's Cancerian season, so it's understandable, and there's going to be a renewal of passion in your life. Also, if you have any friends, it's funny, like right now as I'm recording this, my friend who is a Cancerian, whose birthday is actually tomorrow, I have to make sure I don't forget to say happy birthday. Like she's not, she's in a different country now traveling, but I have a friend who is a Cancerian, and she was just sending me a bunch of messages saying how it's too early for something. I don't know what she's talking about. So you might have a friend who is a Cancerian. You might be spending time with like friends, and I just feel like for you in general there is a renewal of passion. I don't feel like you're committing to anybody in the first 2 weeks of July. Maybe it is because it is too early, but I do feel like you're gonna make some kind of decision. And I feel like with the Justice card, you are regaining the balance in your life. You're the one who is deciding. You can decide to cut somebody off or to give somebody a chance, but I feel like you're likely going to be cutting somebody off. And with the Ace of Cups, there is a sense of renewal taking place in your life. There is a sense of like inspiration, just in general feeling like, okay, I know what I want to do. Judgment card, you are receiving a lot of clarity about the direction of your life. For a lot of you, you literally feel right now a sense of renewal in every possible sense, where you just feel like, okay, Ace of Cups next to the Judgment could be literally like you feel like your brand new self, you know, Tame Impala song, like feel like a brand new person. Hopefully not the same old mistakes, right? Something about like brand new person. Yeah, I'm literally hearing that song. Like I feel like a brand new person. So 3 of Cups, there could be celebrations, birthday events, happy moments, going out with friends, just in general, like your energy looks very good. And I think a lot of this has to do with a catalyst, such as you making finally some kind of decision. Finally making a decision, and it's almost like, you know, not making a choice is a choice, right? Or if, let's just say, you're dating somebody and this person is indecisive maybe about you, and you're just sort of waiting on them to decide what are they going to do with you, is also you kind of giving other people, so to say, authority. And then maybe you decide yourself, listen, this dynamic is not acceptable for me. You don't bother even making decision. I am deciding that this is not what I want to deal with anymore. Might not be your exact situation, but I'm just saying that there's something about you're not waiting on anybody else's decisions. You're not waiting on anything. You're kind of taking things into your hands and deciding, okay, this is where this ends. This is where it begins. This is what I'm doing now. So there's very big feeling of taking back your power, maybe even taking responsibility for some things where you're like, okay, I'm in the situation I'm in, it's my fault, I made some mistakes, okay, what do I need to do, how are we moving forward, let's go, that kind of thing. You are not blaming anybody. I feel like for wherever you find yourself at this moment in time in your life, you're just, okay, let's work, let's find solutions, let's start over, whatever it is. And I think this is a very healthy approach for a lot of you. Now, what's interesting with 2 cards that specifically stand out to me here is the 3 of Wands next to the 7 of Cups. So when it comes to your future, where do you go? Especially, I feel like there's something here about next 3 years are going to be important. And oh my God, you guys, this was the message this morning. I really did not want to talk about this, because it does have to do with global events. And again, they're probably, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll make a Patreon and post that kind of content there, because I don't want to post it on YouTube. I've learned my lesson in 2020. So, like, I honestly just don't. And I think the message just in general, it's not just for Scorpio, for everyone, honestly, was something along the lines that it's very important to get your, to get your shit together before 2026. I don't think that necessarily 2026 is the year where something more challenging is going to be taking place in the world. I mean, things are always challenging, right? But I think especially in 2026, especially those of you guys who are in India, like, I was very shocked to see India the way I saw it. So without going too much into it, everyone, to be honest, wherever you are, before 2026, you want to be in a good place. Have everything together, have a plan what's going to happen, because I do think 2027 specifically could be like more of like, that is the year that's even more challenging. So maybe in the first 2 weeks of July, you will start also gaining clarity about like, how do you just in general want to organize your life. And so there's something about 3-year mark So we are where 2024, yeah, 2024 plus 3 is 2027. So exactly kind of like the time frame that I'm seeing. So there's something here where you're deciding what you're going to invest in the next 3 years of your life. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, there's many different options which way you could go. And, here, right, Seven of Cups is one of the most interesting, cards in tarot, because here you have the dragon, the snake, the ghost, right? The, what do you call it? What do you call the victory thing? I forgot the name in English, but some kind of victory, golden treasures, towers, like there's many different options how things could, what's available to you. I feel like at this moment in time, and I think it is a blessing because you have options. It's really, important for you to evaluate. You have to focus on your future. Like, please, don't even waste energy on anybody who is not present in your life. Focus with people who you can actually align, have meaningful partnerships, because really the way, like what you're going to do in the next, in the coming weeks, month, and like how you decide to spend, especially next 3 years of your life, is like, it's everything. It's the most important, for some reason, it's the most important time. You could bring a lot of positivity into the world even as well, and you can also build yourself up. But it's very like, it's almost like maybe there was a time in your life where you've been wasteful with money, even wasteful with your energy, and so on and so forth. But at this moment in time, you have to be very clear, right? We all go through time periods where sometimes it's like we don't even know what we are doing, and maybe it's supposed to be that way. But I feel like next 3 years are extremely important in terms of being intentional with what is it you are doing. Also, they're saying something about year 2023. Look back, something that happened, I want to say in July. Again, they keep bringing that time frame up. I don't even know. But I mean, that was the square of Pluto North Node, and the Sun opposite that. So for the last time in history, Sun opposite Pluto, 29-degree Capricorn. Something about that. So anyway, see, sometimes when I put the timing for 2 weeks, they're showing me like up to 3 years what's going on. That's why I never put timing in my videos, or not so often. So very important what you're doing now. And I think somehow in this first 2 weeks of July, probably because of Saturn and Neptune, both retrograde in Pisces, probably because of, on July 15, we do have Mars and Uranus conjunct Algol, probably because of all these different things, maybe the initial sort of like path will be laid out of which way to go. Now, who are you connecting with? So there is one person stuck on you, Hanged Man, who, I feel like this is who you made a decision. Maybe you made a decision to cut somebody off. You're like, you know what, my dearest brother. Why do I want to say brother? This is weird. I don't think it's your actual brother, but I think you're just saying, bro, bye, bro. I don't know. Now you have two energies here, which I think are more new. This are Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands. Somebody you are not committed to. One person is more mellow, more romantic. I feel like they live nearby. They are they're romantic, I feel like, and they are ready to love you. They're very cute. They could be a bit of a mama boy. Not in a bad way. I know that mama boy has a negative connotation, but here it's just this person may be very close with their family, with their mother especially. Could have Cancerian in their chart. Could have, let me see, even Gemini, Pisces in their chart. Very mellow person, very loving person. I do think maybe you will be going on some dates with somebody here, somebody interested in you. And then you also have Knight of Wands. Very different energy. They, I feel like, are somebody who feels very fated, very meant to be. I'm hearing fiery dragon. So they might have been born in the year of fire dragon. Was it 88? I know that 88 is the dragon year, but I don't know if it's the fire dragon. Maybe it is a different year. So again, Jupiter cycle is what makes Chinese astrology. So every 12 years. So calculate every 12 years. It could be one of their birth years. So year of the dragon, essentially. This person, I feel like, is at a distance from you. You might be talking to them at the moment. Very intrigued by you, very interested in you, this person is, with Judgment. With Judgment, there is an element of maybe they have Scorpio too. They have some fire placements too. I'm getting that this is the person who is very spiritual, actually. They're very interested in in technology, I want to say, and also in spirituality, in some kind of intersection between both. I don't know if it makes any sense. What I was going to say here, something about this person is very much into taboo topics too, spiritual topics. They are very much into stuff like what happens after death, immortality even, or issues around mortality, other dimensions, angels, stuff like this. And this person feels very attracted to you. I feel like they are very fiery, but I don't think it's just about passion. I just think that they have certain intensity about them, and you have this intensity about you too, and you really connect on that. Again, don't go into, they just want intimacy or hot. No, it's even if it's one of the things they want, it's not in a bad way, it's in a good way. They're attracted to you. Now, Page of Pentacles. I feel like opportunities for new work could be presented, or just somehow you are more bountiful, more abundant with work. So if you are self-employed, it means more clients, more work, work you actually enjoy. You're going to be celebrating that. There even could be some people interested in you. Interested in you at work. Now, with the Tower card, I do get a sense that somebody, also with the King of Swords, with the Tower, there is a person who still wants some kind of future with you. It could be someone from your past. I don't know if it's who you cut off or somebody else, but with the Tower card, there is a surprise. I mean, with Mars Uranus conjunct your 7th house, I would not be it's totally expected that you might actually have some kind of surprise when it comes to somebody you are dealing with. Let me see more about this. King of Cups, somebody might come out, somebody you had a very, you have 2 kings here, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and 5 of Swords. You might be surprised how there will be 2 masculine energies at the same time with this Tower card, literally coming up to you and expressing something. It could be even people from the past, you're like, bro, I didn't talk to you for 2 years, and they're like, I love you. Let's get married. It sounds insane, some of these things, but it happened to me in the past, similar things, and to a lot of people I worked with. So when this shows up in the readings, at first I'm like, no, this is crazy. And then I'm like, no, actually, it could be. Yeah, with the Devil card, there's some people quite obsessed with you. Let me see a little more, because I feel like you're going to be shocked in July with who is coming towards you. There is somebody who cannot move on. I feel like you don't care. You're like, you're not moving on, I'm moving on. 6 of Wands. And I feel like you are gaining back your power. So if you felt for a while powerless, maybe you felt like just things are not really working with love, and you felt confused about what the hell is going on in your love life, this is going to be changing in July. Especially first 2 weeks could be important somehow. You will see, maybe again, somebody ghosted you, or maybe somebody, you didn't get some kind of a result. You didn't get the outcome you wanted. And suddenly things are turning around, and you are finding out, oh my gosh, this person had secret feelings for you. That person had secret feelings for you. And you know that feeling when you're like, wow, I am so powerful. There's everybody's going insane over me. This is going to be for some of you again, obviously, you're feeling. 2 of Wands, which will, I feel like in some way, will make you think about what to do. Because you are not heartbroken anymore. You've healed. But you're not ready for commitment either, because, when it comes to commitment, you really want to consider what's best for you. With the Star card, things are looking up. Honestly, this first 2 weeks of July, again, as much as it's not, not a very upfront, time period, there is going to be many unexpected changes, I feel like, which you are not seeing them coming yet, but when it happens, you will start seeing the trajectory of your life going forward and what you need to do much more clearly. Anyway, that's where we're going to take this to the extended. We're going to find out more. Who are these people coming your way? Who are these people you're connecting with? Because again, there is a surprise, Tower card. Somebody, I feel like, who comes towards you with feelings, explanation, offer. And there are 2 relatively more new energies that are also, some of you already talked to them. Again, one person lives very close next to you. Another person is a bit of a distance, and they're both looking very interesting. So we'll find out about this and more. Link to the extended is going to be down below. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much. As always, appreciate you joining the extended. Appreciate you, anything you do for the channel, giving it likes, sharing our videos. I appreciate everything. Love you all. Again, personal readings are available till July 1st. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Bye.